Alright guys, we're doing Jump by Van Halen today. Really cool synthesizer song to play. But you can also do it with a piano sound. So I'm going to have the piano sound on here, but if you have a keyboard with a synthesizer, go ahead and switch to that synth sound, fat synth sound, and it should sound pretty good for you. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so it really sounds good on piano too, if you play it correctly. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Cheek, and welcome to my easy piano lessons. I have a website called webpianoteacher.com. You can find my complete video lesson library on there, so check that out. And as always, here's your free part one. We start out just holding this left hand C octave. Okay, now the synth sound, if you're using a keyboard, will hold that note and it'll last through. If you're playing on piano, it'll start to die away immediately, so you might want to play it again occasionally just so the note keeps going. But we're going to start out with just a C octave here. Here's middle C, so I'm on this C and this C. I'm going to play it and just hold it down. Then I'm going to start with right hand up here, G, B, D. Here's middle C, so I'm above middle C with a G major chord. Alright, then I'm going to keep the G on my thumb, and I'm going to change the top two notes to C and E. Alright, so I get a C chord there in a second inversion. So G, B, D to C, E, G. We're going to play it short. Then I'm going to have F, A, C together. Then I'm going to play F, A, C again. And then I'm going to go back to G, B, D, what I started with. Then I'm going to play G, B, D again. So you see, the chords aren't what's hard about this. What's difficult is the rhythm, doing the correct rhythm and articulation in the right hand. But let's continue. We have G, C, E, just like we had here. Now, sometimes I hear the keyboard part do F, A, C here. Sometimes I hear it go ahead and go down to C, F, A and play that, and then play that again. So I'll leave that up to you which way you want to do it. But just for our purposes here, I'm going to play F, A, C. And then C, F, A. What I mean by that, in the song, you know, he plays it many, many times. Sometimes I hear it as an F, A, C, and then sometimes I hear the C, F, A here, and then another C, F, A. So either way, okay, it's the same chord, so it doesn't make too much difference. F, A, C, and then C, F, A, and then C, E, G. And then here we're going to have what's called a suspended chord. It's never resolved, but we have C, D, G together. We're going to hold that out. Alright, now let's go back and look at the rhythm a little bit. Okay, so you just listen to the recording and you can tell you have... Now, here what we did, we played a C octave there, and then right here we're going to go to an F octave. Alright, when I play that C, E, G, if you isolate that and play it all by itself, you might think, oh, that doesn't quite sound right. What's wrong with that? But it'll be correct. Because some things need to go up to speed to sound like you want them to. But the C, E, G with the F octave is correct. And then we'll have the C, D, G with the G octave on the left hand. Now, you're probably wondering what all these little vertical lines are. Well, that's when you're repeating, because you hear the bass guitar going do 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 do, and that's what I'm putting in there so that you can match up when the left hand is playing with the right hand. But the left hand, bum, 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 just play that C octave over and over again. You can even go. You can alternate between the pinky and the thumb if you want, if you're that advanced. If you're just beginning, I would just recommend playing the whole octave every time. Okay? Now, so if we take it apart and look at it piece by piece, we have left hand beginning, and this is after you play through it once, and then the bass comes in. Okay, of course, the very first time you're just holding. And then, okay, so this is how you do this part. You play the C octave, then we're going to play it again all by itself. Keep keep in mind the left hand is just a steady bop, 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 bop. So that's your guide. That's your conductor there. So C octave, and you play it again here. Play it again with that chord, and then play it 2 times without, and then together here, and then left, left, and then together here, and then left, left, together. One time on the left hand, and then together here, and then left, and then one time here, and then left, left, and then together, left, left, together, just the left, together, and then just left, and then together, or go to F octave, sorry, and then stay on that F octave, so play that F octave 1 time by itself, and then together here with the G octave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 more G octaves on the left hand. Now when you practice it, you want to go slowly. It's actually more difficult for me to play it slowly like that because I don't get to feel it. But anyway, that's what I would do. I would take it apart and then play it piece by piece, and then let it get fast on its own. Don't try to force it to go fast. Now let's look at one more thing. Let's look at length of the notes. You want to play this one short. I think this one is longer, so let's hold that one out a little bit, and then this one is short. So you kind of connect this one to that one. So, ba, 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 see that? And these are longer here, okay? Ba, 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 so connect those a little more. So. Okay, and I finished the song on my website on webpianoteacher.com. Yes, I even do the middle part where the keyboard is doing all that stuff. You'll find it's really easy. It's just chord patterns, and I'll show you how to play that in the other parts on webpianoteacher.com. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later.